Ang sabi mo kanina, kaibigan mo, John Feliciano. Can you please enlighten us? Gaano kayo kalapit na magkaibigan?
Your Honor, magkaibigan, magkakilala kami.
Did you help in the campaign of John Feliciano in 2016?
Hindi po.
Did you help John Feliciano in 2019?
Hindi din po, Your Honor.
In other words, since you met John Feliciano, wala kang naitulong sa kanya pagdating sa kanyang kampanya. Is that correct?
Financially, wala po.
Kung hindi ikaw ang tumulong sa kanyang politika, then who did? Sino ang tumulong kay John Feliciano?
Alam mo naman may kaso ka dito, naharapin. Di ba? Bakit hindi ka umuwi sa China and seek refuge to your father?
Your Honor, may related po na security concern.
Ano yun ang related security, Miss Alice Go? Ano yun?
Yung tao po nagpaalis po sa akin, Your Honor.
Ayan na naman tayo.
Mr. Chair, I wish to ask Alice Goo. Miss Alice, sino po ang sinundan yung mayor?
Former Mayor John Feliciano.
Come again?
Former Mayor John Feliciano.
Joe Feliciano.
John Feliciano.
John Feliciano. And how associated are you? Gaano ka ba kalapit dito kay John Feliciano?
Magkaibigan po, Your Honor. Nakilala ko po siya, I think, during his second term.
Second term? Can you
Opo.
cite the year?
Di po ako masyado sure na sa year. Second term ko, di po ako nagkakamali.
Siya ba ay nakatapos ng 3 termino?
Yes po, Your Honor.
In other words, if you're referring to the second term, you met John Feliciano sometime in 2016 to 2019.
In between po, Your Honor.
In between 2016 to 2019. Ang sabi mo kanina, kaibigan mo, John Feliciano. Can you please enlighten us? Gaano kayo kalapit na magkaibigan?
Your Honor, magkaibigan, magkakilala kami. Nagkakilala kami nung second term po niya na kumuha po ako sa kanya ng business permit para sa piggery. And then, last term po niya, I think pandemic time na rin po.
Did you help in the campaign of John Feliciano in 2016?
Hindi po.
Did you help John Feliciano in 2019?
Hindi din po, Your Honor.
In other words, since you met John Feliciano, wala kang naitulong sa kanya pagdating sa kanyang kampanya. Is that correct?
Financially, wala po.
What do you mean by financially? If not financially, then what else or how else will you help him politically?
Of course, Your Honor, yung mga ibang botante po namin sa farm, kinakampanya po namin, yung mga ganun lang po.
And how many voters do you have in your farm?
I have, during that time, ngayon po kasi wala na. Totally wala na. During by that time po, siguro po more than 50 or more than 70 po.
Alam mo, Alice, mahirap tumakbong mayor. As a matter of fact, it is very difficult to win kung wala kang leaders, supporters, na tutulong sa'yo. Since you've known John Feliciano since 2016, kung hindi ikaw ang tumulong sa kanyang politika, then who did? Sino ang tumulong kay John Feliciano?
Your Honor, I think the former mayor is here po. Better siya po yung sumagot kasi hindi rin po ako yung tumulong po sa kanya.
May we ask John Feliciano, the former mayor?
Yan, dito kanina. Mayor Feliciano?
Can you please occupy one of the chairs?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Mr. Feliciano, since based on the manifestation of Alice Goo, wala naman siyang naitulong siya sa'yo 2016 and 2019 na election. Sino ang mga gabanban na malaki ang naitulong sa'yo during those times of election?
Madam Chair, our town is small, 40,000 votes. During my term, I introduced a lot of improvements in my town.
Mr. Chair, can we direct the resource speaker to please be responsive to the question? Ang tanong po, Mr. Feliciano, sino po ang tumulong sa inyong manalo 2016 and 2009 election?
Before you answer, Mayor, can we ask the committee secretary to administer the oath of? Have you taken your oath?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige, please. I'm sorry. Please continue, Congresswoman Luistro.
Mr. Feliciano, did you get the question?
Yes, ma'am. On my town, ang tumulong po sa akin, yung mga kababayan ko po. So, yung mga kapitan, yung mga leaders ko, and yung mga family members ko po sa bayan namin.
How about your Vice Mayor? Did he help you?
Kasama din po sila. Si Vice Mayor William Cura po ang kasama ko.
Malaki ba ang naitulong sa ni Vice Mayor?
Physically po.
Physically. How about council members? Did they help you?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm proud to say, on my second term, isa lang po ang nalaglag sa mga councilors ko.
So 7 of your 8 members
Yes, Madam Chair.
dedicated their support on your 2016 and 2019 election. How about the barangay captains? Ilan ho bang kapitan mayroon kayo?
Out of the 15 po, sa akin po lahat sila. And on my last term, wala po nalaglag sa ticket ko. 10-0 po kami lahat.
How many barangays do you have?
15 lang po.
15.
Yes, ma'am.
And the total of 15 barangays all supported you during your 2016 and 2019 election.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Kanina po sabi ni Alice Goo, wala siyang naitulong sa inyo 2016, wala din siyang naitulong sa inyo 2019, except yung botante na nagtatrabaho sa kanilang farm. Do you confirm that?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Aside from doon sa botanteng nagtatrabaho sa farm nila, mayroon ho ba kayong malalim na pinagsamahan ni Alice Goo? Like for example, nagka-problema ho ba kayo? Na ni-rescue niya kayo? Meron ho ba kayong mga ganyang pinagsamahan? Or nangutang ho ba kayo sa kanya at pinaluwag niya kayo?
Hindi naman po. During my time, because yun na po yung nagkaroon ng ASF, that's why most of the time po, pupunta po sila ng munisipyo, kasama po yung hog raisers to address the problem. So, doon lang po kami naging close, Madam Chair. Because most of the time, papasyal po sila because na-wipe out nga po ang population ng hog and swine. So that's the time we had ample of conversations, Madam Chair.
Kung papipiliin ko po kayo, Mayor, si Alice Goo po ba? Friend or acquaintance lang?
Friend?
Friend.
Yes, ma'am.
But you have several other friends who might be more attached to you than Alice Goo. Do you confirm that?
Marami po, syempre.
Marami.
Opo.
No? Ang gusto ko pong itanong, Mayor, considering na si Alice Goo, wala namang naitulong sa inyo 2016. Wala ding naitulong sa inyo 2019. And you even said that there are several other friends who are more attached to you than Alice Goo. Bakit po siyang in-endorse niyong tumakbong mayor?
Madam Chair, yung during my time, dahil maliit lang nga po ang bayan namin, I believe a good businessman should be the one running the municipality or local chief executive.
Mayor, why do you say that Alice Goo is a good businessman?
Because from the time I knew her, 2016, siya na po ang sabihin na natin na responsible po doon sa mga piggery nila sa bayan ng Bamban. And it so happened, nakita ko naman na napalaki nila, and during the pandemic, nakita ko she was able to control yung mga baboy nila. So a good businesswoman. So sabi ko, why not try and ask her if she wanted to run?
You manifest that you are the one who offered that opportunity to her?
Yes, Madam Chair, because...
Kayo po ang nag-alok, hindi niya hiniling.
Hindi po, kasi po, during that time, I had a falling out with my fellow, yung kaibigan ko nga, because I ran for Congress. So, it so happened, we had a falling out with my barangay captain. So, sabi niya, hindi ka pwedeng tumakbo, kailangan ako lang. I needed someone on my back. Mahirap pong tumakbo ng Congress kung wala ka pong mayor sa bayan mo. So, sad to say, ang option ko na lang was to ask her if she wanted. And then, she said, sige, give me 30 to 60 days and I'll decide. And then after po nun, Madam Chair, after 60 days, so let's try it out. Let's ask her, yung mga kababayan natin, kung papayagan tayo. And then, everything fall through.
How about your vice mayor?
Ang vice mayor ko po, ang nangyari nun, nagpunta rin po rin sa kabila.
How about your council members?
Naiwan po sa akin lahat yung 7.
And you did not consider any of them
Wala po, ma'am kasi hindi
to succeed to your mayoralty?
Wala pong capable. They're not capable of...
Aside from the piggery business mayor, what consideration did you consider? What factor did you consider why you offered the mayoralty to Alice Goo?
Wala naman po. Nothing came into me. Ganun lang po, kasimple naman yun eh.
You just offered the position to Alice Goo.
Yes, ma'am. Kasi during that time, it was already closed. Wala na akong magawa, ma'am, because...
How close, Mayor?
No, the time frame during that time that my friend told me not to run, and we were already having a squabble kung sinong gagamitin ko as my candidate. Ma'am, masyado na maigsi yung so wala nang panahon, ma'am.
I understand, Mayor, during your time, may Hongsheng na.
Yes, ma'am. Meron na, ma'am.
So, do you confirm na kayo po ang unang nag-issue ng business permit sa Hongsheng?
Yes, ma'am. I was the one.
And how do you describe the operation of Hongsheng?
Actually, ma'am, nung sa Hongsheng, hindi naman ako, ma'am, nakapasok doon because it was a regulated Philippine offshore gaming operator. And so, I believe Banban wasn't the one having the Philippine offshore gaming operations. Ma'am, during that time, nag-review din ako, nag-study rin ako. Almost 400 po nag-ooperate. As far as Cavite, meron pong Cagayan Valley.
Let's concentrate to Hongsheng, Mayor.
Ayun nga, ma'am. So,
and do you confirm that the land being occupied by Hongsheng belongs to Alice Goo?
Yes, ma'am.
You confirm that?
Yes, ma'am, because she was the one who requested the letter of intent to me para po ma-endorse ko po sa Sangguniang Bayan to get the letter of no objection.
The Baofu?
Yeah, no, yung Hongsheng po, ma'am, Hongsheng.
You are stating now, Mayor, that you were the one who endorsed the letter of Alice Goo to Hongsheng to be able to secure a letter or resolution of no objection.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
Yes, ma'am, because she endorsed a letter of intent to me. So ako naman, on my part, as the local chief executive, bibigay po ko ng sulat sa Sangguniang Bayan to act on that request.
Alice, I remember last time you denied this. You said you never represented Hongsheng.
Your Honor, I translate for Hongsheng, and for Hongsheng po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination for the cases filed at the court po.
But I wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that in tonight's hearing, contrary to the representation of Alice Goo, Mayor Feliciano is now saying that it was Alice Goo who approached him and facilitated the resolution interposing no objection to the establishment of Hongsheng, in which SEC documents the name of Alice Goo appears as representative, which fact Alice Goo likewise denied during the last hearing. Mayor Feliciano?
Yes, Madam Chair.
During your congressional bid, simultaneous with the mayoralty of Alice Goo,
yes, Madam Chair.
ano pong itinulong sa inyo ni Alice Goo?
Yung pong makapagsalita po ako sa entablado niya. Malaking bagay na po sa akin yon.
Sabi niyo po, magaling na businesswoman si Alice Goo.
Yes, Madam Chair.
So what support did she extend to you during your congressional bid?
Sa bayan lang po ng Bamban, yung maisama ka na dun sa grupo niya na hindi ka na maglalagay ng entablado, tapos yung pagbayad po sa mga watchers, so hindi na po niya ako hinasel. So that is fine and tama na po para sa akin yon.
So there are no campaign funds that were extended to you?
Wala po, kaya po natalo ko. Yun lang pong sa akin.
How many towns do you have in your district?
Madam Chair, we have 4.
4 towns.
Yes, Madam Chair.
And ang naitulong lang ni Alice Goo is the audience
Yes, Madam Chair.
during the campaign period. Tama ba?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Is that the only thing that you're expecting from the businesswoman whom you describe as a very good businesswoman?
On my part po kasi, Madam Chair, what I learned was when you try to run for office, kung may magbibigay ng tulong, salamat. Kung wala, salamat din para at least wala pong magsisisihan sa bandang uli.
I'd like to go back to Hong Sheng, Mayor.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Mayor, do you understand that this Hong Sheng was later on found out to be a POGO operation?
Madam Chair, yung pong letter of no objection was part of a PAGCOR license given by our gaming industry. So alam ko po na ganun talaga siya. And I believe Philippine offshore gaming operators are legally in a sense.
Can you describe to us how many buildings are erected in Hong Sheng?
I'm not really sure kung ilan po yung
Approximate.
5 or 6.
And do you recall kung magkano ang real property tax na ibinabayad sa inyo during that time?
Ngayon po, more than 15 million po.
During your time, Mayor?
Yes, that was yung pong pagbaba ko po.
More than 15
Yes,
million?
Yes, ma'am.
And where were you nung na-convert ito as Yunzuan Corporation?
Wala na po
Was
ako
it
nun.
during your term?
No, hindi na po. Because later part na po kasi yun noong 2022 eh. And then, baba na po ako nun.
How about the Baofu land, Mayor? When Alice Go acquired this land, what is the classification of this land?
This land was agricultural and then she requested for a reclassification way back 19.
So it was during your time when the land was reclassified.
Yes, Madam
It
Chair.
was reclassified from agricultural to industrial. Do you confirm that?
Residential and commercial, Madam Chair.
From residential to?
No,
Commercial.
agricultural, residential / commercial.
From agricultural to residential commercial. And
Yes,
per
ma'am.
your recollection, do you believe that the requirements for reclassification were duly complied with?
Yes, Madam Chair, I believe so.
Yes. And with respect to Hong Sheng, Mayor, the entire process of this resolution or letter interposing no objection, it was Alice Goo who was representing Hong Sheng. Do you confirm that?
Yes, Madam Chair, because her name was written also on the Sangguniang Resolution.
And aside from the name being written in the Sangguniang Bayan Resolution, it was Alice Goo, or likewise, who is lobbying with the Sangguniang Bayan, and even in your office. Do you confirm that?
Actually po, hindi naman nag-lobby. She just submitted the letter of intent.
How
To
many
my office.
times did she visit your office to represent Hong Sheng?
Twice?
Twice.
Twice, I think.
If you are aware, how many times did he visit the Sangguniang Bayan for the purpose of that no objection for Hong Sheng?
Once?
I wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that contrary to the statement of Alice Goo, that she never represented Hong Sheng during its application for permit and even in the issuance of letter or resolution of no objection, John Feliciano is now testifying that it was Alice Goo, who represented and facilitated the no objection resolution for Hongsheng, the POGO operation. I submit, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Luistro. The manifestation is noted, and COMSEC, please make sure that the manifestation will be considered in the writing of the committee report. So, the next and the second to the last to interpolate is Congressman Caraps Paduano, and then so
Thank you, Chairman. Can I proceed?
Congressman Caraps Paduano, and then last will be Congressman Dan Fernandez for the closing.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And before the closing, it's Congresswoman Sonsing. So, but Congresswoman Sonsing will only has asked the permission of the chair for a short manifestation. Is that correct? So now, Congressman Paduano, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I proceed with my follow-up questions with regard to the question raised by Congressman Almario and Congressman Nograles to Ms. Go Ping. Commissioner Alegre. Commissioner Alegre, you're now still with the BID. Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kailan ka po pumasok sa BID?
I was appointed, Mr. Chair, in January 2019 under the last administration. And
January
2019,
2019.
Your Honor. And I was reappointed just recently, Your Honor, this June 2024, Mr. Chair.
Why you were reappointed?
I applied for the position, Your Honor.
Bakit
as a deputy
after... Kailan ka ba... Bakit lumabas ka ba?
I'm in coterminous, Your Honor, with
So, when was the last...
I served, Your Honor, until June 30,
2022.
2022.
Then you were reappointed
This June 2024, Your Honor.
pero you entered BID
In 2019.
19.
Yeah.
So it's former President Duterte that appoints you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Previously, before your appointment sa BID, saan ka ba galing?
Your Honor, I was a private law practitioner
Right.
for more than 15 years, Your Honor.
Okay, anyway, pwede niyong pagtulungan ni nung taga-BID, ni Commissioner, yung mga tanong ko po.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyway, Miss Go Ping, during the previous hearing, even in the Senate, inamin mo po yung tatay mo is a Chinese, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
And what is the name of your father?
Guo Jianzhong.
God Janjong. Okay. How about yung Len Wen,
She's the partner of my dad.
the partner of your dad? Kaya sa korporasyon nyo, nandun yung pangalan niya. Then yung mga kapatid mo. Tama po.
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Chinese din siya.
Lin Wenli is a Chinese po.
Okay. When was the last time na nagkita kayo ni Len Wen Lee?
April this year or May?
April or May this year. Saan po?
Kung di po ako nagkakamali, sa Marilao.
Marilao, Bulacan.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Bakit may property ba siya dyan? May business niya o ano?
Andun po yung embroidery business po.
Niya.
For the family po.
Yung family. Okay. Okay. Anyway, when was the first time to acquire a Filipino passport? The first time?
Your Honor, hindi ko po malala ngayon. Just have to check yung first passport ko po. Pero sa ngayon po, hindi ko po malala nung year po.
Hindi mo maalala yung year?
I think I have four Filipino passport na nakapag-renew ng 3 or 4 times. Pero I just
Three
have
or
to
four
check
times.
po.
BID, do you have a record? Nandito ba yung DFA? DFA? Please, okay, Pedro. BID, when
um,
was Alice Go acquiring her Filipino passport?
It's not exactly she acquired it, Your Honor. Our record is when she first used it. So she first used her Philippine passport on April 22, 2008. The number of the Philippine passport is RR 0401472.
So,
That's a departure, Your Honor.
2008.
Yes, Your Honor.
So this is the first departure. That was,
Under this particular name, under the name Alice Go, Your
yeah,
Honor.
Alice Go. Okay. DFA. Do you have a record with regards to the first issuance of passport for Miss Alice Go?
Good evening, Honorable Chair. Unfortunately, we could not retrieve the date when the first
Why?
passport was issued. It was no longer in our records.
Grabe naman kayo.
Sir.
BID nga may record ng first travel niya, tapos kayo, DFA, wala kayong record?
We do have the passports issued after that, sir.
Yung renewal,
Yes, sir.
when was that?
There were renewals in 2011, 2015, and 2020, sir.
2011, 20...
2015 and 2020, sir.
Okay. So, in short, before 2008, April, may passport na siya because that was the first travel of Miss Alice Go.
Yes, sir. I also confirmed the issuance of the passport number that was earlier stated
Okay.
from our
Anyway.
from the BI.
Miss Alice Go, how old are you now?
38 years old po.
38. Okay. When was the first entry of a certain Go Waping in the country? Is it di ba, January ata? 2003? Tama ba? Ay, wait.
The century of Gua Waping with birthday August 31, 1990 and Chinese passport number 5679410 was on January 12, 2003, Your Honor.
So, January 3, 2003.
January 12, 2003.
January 12, 2003.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung, date of birth niya?
The date of birth of the Gua Hauping in this particular case, Your Honor, is 31 August 1990.
1990.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anyway, when was may travel record ba kayo ng Go Waping? Since 2003?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, yung first, di ba pumasok siya in the Philippines?
Yes, Your Honor.
As what? Visit?
The first
Tourist?
entry of the Gua Waping was, as I've said, in January 12, 2003, Your Honor.
Ano bang tourist?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then the next,
Actually, it isn't indicated here, Your Honor.
from the Philippines, yung first na paglabas niya.
She left the country on her first departure as Gua Waping was on December 21, 2006, Your Honor.
2006. So, Go Waping stays in the country for 3 years.
Yes,
Tama?
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Anong visa niya o passport niya?
Apparently, Your Honor, during that period, she was able to get an SIRV, a Special Investors Visa, the one issued by the Board of Investments of the Department of Trade and Industry.
Okay. So, 2006 siya lumabas ng bansa. Kailan siya bumalik?
She returned on January 19, 2007, and during this particular time, her status was that of an SIRV, Your Honor.
So, 2007.
Yes, Your Honor.
Less than a year, bumalik siya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, ang next na travel ni Goa Ping, palabas ng bansa.
So, after that arrival on January 19, Mr. Chair, she again left on January 4, 2008.
2008, left the country.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Then, entry.
Entry is January 28, 2008.
Sandali. Ang paglabas niya is 2008, di ba?
Yes, sir. January 24, 2008, and then she arrived on January 9, 2008, Your Honor.
So, few days lang.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, same 2008 ang pagbalik.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pabalik-balik lang si Goa Ping, no? After that, may travel pa ba palabas?
Yes, Your Honor. The next departure was on May 15, 2008, and she returned on May 17, 2008.
So, mas matagal siya dito kaysa travel niya palabas. Bumabalik ka agad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, ang pinaka-last na travel ni Goa Ping, para mabilis na lang po.
The last travel of Ho Goa Ping she used passport number G34714418 was on March 22, 2011, Mr. Chair.
2011 March.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's during her arrival in the country.
DFA, when was the renewal of Miss Alice Go doon po sa 2011? First renewal. Huwag ka muna umalis, DFA. Umupo ka nga para mabilis tayo. Specific date and month, 2011.
It was renewed on the 7th of March, sir, 2011.
2nd of March.
The 7th, sir. March 7, 2011
March
po.
7. So, 2011, March renewal.
Yes, sir.
March of 2011, that was the last time that Alice Goa Ping enters the country. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anong date?
March 22, 2011.
So, March 22, a matter of 15 days. After that, wala na pong travel record.
After that, Your Honor, we don't have any more travel of record of
So, hindi na nakalabas ng bansa si Goa Ping.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, baka sumakay sa yate.
That would be possible, Your Honor.
Miss Alice Go. Oh, 15 days. Nirenew mo yung passport mo, Filipino passport. Then, March 15, that was the last travel record of Goa Ping. And after that, hindi na po siya lumabas, hindi na nakita, may Alice Go na passport. What can you say about it?
For that allegation, Your Honor,
That is not allegation. That is the facts. I am not accusing you. I am just saying that Alice Go renew his passport March 7. And Go Aping last travel was also 2011 of March. Biglang nawala, biglang naglaho. Hindi na nakabalik. When was BID? When was the last time? Anong country po? Country of origin ni Go Aping?
Wait, Your Honor. It wasn't indicated here, Your Honor.
Okay.
During her last trip in 2011, the destination was not indicated here, which is just normal during that time, Your Honor, because the ports were not encoded during that time.
But of course, DFA siguro may record kayo. Tama? Kasi tinatatakan yun, di ba? DFA.
The records outside, sir?
Yeah. Di ba, paglabas mo dito sa pagpasok mo doon sa country of entry, may tatak, di ba? Paglabas mo doon, may tatak din. Pagpasok mo dito, tatakan din, di ba?
We defer to the BI, sir.
Hindi yung passport, kasi wala nga silang record, di ba? Tama?
Yes, sir, but if they renew the passport, they keep the passport kasi, so we don't have the
Hindi, pero yung records nyo, wala?
Wala po, sir.
Bakit?
We don't keep the records
Yun ang problema,
of the outside
Chairman.
travel, sir.
That's why yung
Mr.
passport law, dapat ayusin natin yun. We have to amend that. Kasi hindi natin matrace. Tingnan mo, OBID, yung frequent travel ni Go Aping, anong country?
During that time, Your Honor, the destination wasn't indicated yet. So the only way we will find out if the passport is presented and then the departure stamp of the country can be
Correct.
determined.
So, problema natin ngayon yan, DFA, kasi wala kayong record. Tama?
Yes, sir, we don't because they keep the passport. The applicants keep the passport once they renew the.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, that's why talaga na-amend natin yung passport law. Ngayon, nakita na natin, may problema tayo. Di ba? Tracing the passport of Miss Alice Goo and Miss Go Aping. Now, Miss Go Aping o Alice Goo, Alice Goo, during the investigation sa Senate, saka dito, di ba, yung travel mo from the Philippines, sumakay kayo sa yate, as also told by your sister, di ba ang entry nyo is Malaysia, tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Then, nag-Indonesia kayo, Singapore.
Opo, Your Honor. Your Honor, regarding po doon, I have immigration cases na rin po.
Hindi, tinatanong lang kita.
Opo.
That is not incriminating. What is incriminating na sinabi mo na yan doon? Sa hearing, nire-review ko lang.
Opo.
Di ba? On record na yan. Di ba naka-record na yan? Tama?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, why Miss Alice Go? Inamin mo tatay mo inchik. Bakit hindi ka, instead of going to Malaysia, backdoor, then nag-Indonesia, Singapore, blah, 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 bakit hindi ka umuwi sa tatay mo sa China?
Your Honor, for that question po, may security concern po na related. I refuse to answer po.
Ayan ka na naman, security related. Tatay mo yung pupuntahan mo, security related. Ganon?
Your Honor, hindi po yung tatay ko ang...
Hindi, ang question ko, why hindi ka bumalik sa tatay mo? Di ba, instead of going to Malaysia, Indonesia, alam mo naman may kaso ka dito, naharapin. Di ba? Bakit hindi ka umuwi sa China and seek refuge to your father?
Your Honor, may related po na security concern.
Ano yun ang related security, Miss Alice Go? Ano yun?
Yung tao po nagpaalis po sa akin, Your Honor.
Ayan na naman tayo. Yung taong nagpaalis sa iyo, in-check.
Yes po,
Chinese?
Your Honor.
So, mas malakas ba yung taong yun kisa sa tatay mo?
For the security concern po, Your Honor, I refuse to answer po.
Oh, you refuse to answer because you have already cited in contempt in this committee. Hindi mo na invoke yung yung self-incriminating kasi hindi naman incriminating yun eh. Di ba? Tama? Mr. Chairman, ganito lang po. I do believe that even the security sector, especially the government agency involved in internal security. Naintindihan po natin why Miss Alice Go or Go Wapping, instead of going to China and seek refuge to his father, hindi siya umuwi doon kasi alam na po natin, alam ng mga security sector natin na yun yung orientation. Sorry po, yun po, never go back to your country if your country will be incriminated in the cases that being filed to you in other countries. That's spying po. That is espionage. That's the dictum of being a spy. Hindi ka pwedeng umuwi sa bansa mo if your country masunog po doon sa mga pinagagawa mo doon po sa isang bansa outside of your country. Of course, Miss Alice Go Wapping will not admit. Pero, sinasabi ko nga, yun yung orientation. Tingnan mo si Xie. Why? Ayaw niya pa-deport. Kasi, pag pinadeport siya, alam niya ang mangyayari sa kanya doon. Di ba, Miss Alice Go?
Your Honor, hindi po ako agree.
Sorry?
Your Honor, I don't agree po.
You don't agree?
Opo, in the first place po, Your Honor.
No. I'm not saying you don't agree with my theory. I'm not referring to you. Napaka-defensive mo. Ang sinasabi ko lang po, yung dictum doon sa mga spy at in relation to espionage, yun po ang orientation ng mga spy. I'm telling you that you're a spy. Ang sinasabi ko lang po, based on the records and everything, why instead of going and seek refuge to China, in which that is the mother country of your father, hindi po tumuwi yun dahil po, yun po. Just like what happened with Mr. Xi and all other spy in the whole world na nasunog. Kaysa masunog yung bansa nila, mas mabuti pang masunog na lang sila. And they will face consequences in that foreign country. For now, Mr. Chairman, I end my interpellation. Thank you.
Para sa iba pang karagdagang mga balita at impormasyon, ay huwag po nating kalimutang mag-like, share at comment sa video na ito, at huwag po rin nating kalimutang mag-subscribe to continue supporting us. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood, at naway tangkilikin po ninyo ang aming YouTube channel.